Princess Labam. Once upon a time, in a distant kingdom, lived a king who had an only son. Every day, the young prince went hunting, but Queen Mother warned him never to hunt on the fourth side of the forest. She feared that if he did, he would hear of the enchanting Princess Labam and leave them to pursue her. For a while, the prince obeyed, but curiosity eventually got the better of him. On the forbidden side, he encountered a jungle full of parrots. When he tried to shoot at them, all flew away except their leader, King Parrot. The prince was surprised to hear the parrot speak and mention Princess Labam. When he asked where she lived, the parrots refused to tell him. Disheartened, the prince returned home but became withdrawn and ill from longing to find the mysterious princess. He asked his father if he knows anything about Princess Labam, but the king had no clues. Eventually, he told his parents of his intention to find her. Though they pleaded with him to stay, the prince set off with fine clothes, weapons, money, and sweets from his mother. Along the way, he stopped in a jungle and found ants in every sweetmeat his mother had packed. Kindly, he gave them to the ants. In return, the Ant King promised to help him in times of need. In another jungle, the prince helped a tiger by removing a thorn from its foot. The grateful tiger and his lion friend promised to assist him one day. He then came upon 4 fakirs arguing over magical items: a flying bed, a wish-granting bag, a water bowl that never ran dry, and a stick and rope combo that could defeat any army. The prince tricked the fakirs and took all 4 magical objects for himself. Using the flying bed, he reached Princess Labam's kingdom, where he stayed secretly in an old woman's house. At night, the princess would shine like the moon and light up the kingdom from her rooftop. While she slept, the prince left her gifts using his magical bag: a pile of beetle leaves one night, a beautiful shawl the next, and finally, a glorious ring. While placing the ring on her hand, the princess woke and was startled. The prince explained who he was and that he had come to see her. The princess, impressed and unafraid, said she would tell her father she wished to marry him. The next day, the prince was summoned by the king. But before granting permission to marry his daughter, the king asked Prince to complete a series of impossible tasks: crush oil from 80 pounds of mustard seeds in one day, defeat 2 ferocious demons, beat the king's kettle drum in the sky, cut a massive tree trunk using a wax hatchet. With the help of the Ant King, the task was completed overnight, and Prince thanked Ant King. The prince summoned the tiger and his lion friend, who killed the demons. Prince used his flying carpet to soar up and strike the drum. With a magical hair from the princess and her instructions, he split the tree in 2. Having completed all the tasks, the king finally agreed to let his daughter marry the prince. Their wedding was grand, and all the neighboring kings and nobles attended. After some time, the prince decided to return to his homeland with his new bride. Her father gifted them riches, camels, horses, and many servants for the journey. They returned to the prince's kingdom, where they were welcomed by King and Mother Queen. Prince kept his magical items, though he never needed the stick, as no war ever came upon them again, and they lived happily ever after. Thanks for watching.